magnets distributed like crazy, right? So I've chosen to now show you examples of classic money magnets that I've used to make tons of money. And remember, we have like the various elements of mass control, proof, and bonding, and so forth. Well, I'm going to show you an example of a really good bonding magnet now. So in case you're still wondering what kind of magnet to distribute, this will give you an idea. So what I'm about to show you is a bonding video that I sent out for my serializer launch. And this is a very rare glimpse inside of that launch because there was so much secrecy around the serializer method and its launch and so forth. I even made the people who attended the seminar sign in the presence of my attorney non-disclosure agreements. It was that hardcore. All right, so this is a pretty rare glimpse inside of that campaign. Now, the video that you're going to see, I have to let you know in advance, might not look that great on television because it was made to be played on a computer. I made this thing years and years ago and never thought I'd be putting it on a DVD to share with people, giving them my insider secrets and tactics that I use to extract lots of money from this marketplace, right? But nonetheless, here it is. Now, before you see this thing, I want you to realize how lucky I got when I made it. The video that you're about to watch is a screen cam showing bonding with my marketplace by showing pictures of my family and showing some vacation shots and also giving a little hint of proof by showing pictures of myself and my family on a private jet. It just so happened that while I was on the vacation and while I was on that very jet in this video, my niche business hit $1 million in revenue for that year, which I thought was really, really amazing. So a little side lesson to be taken from this video that you're about to see is use everything you possibly can. All right, most people wouldn't think to use pictures of themselves and their family on vacation and so forth and so on. I wouldn't think to document the very second that their business hit $1 million, but I did, and it paid off for me extremely well. The serializer seminars in total, serializer 1 and 2, made over $1 million in revenue for me in a combined period of 54 minutes. So this stuff works. This one video that you're about to see got a tremendous response. So let me show you.
Hi guys, Frank Kern here once again. This video I want to answer the what happened on December 18th question. December 18th was a really big day for me. Here I am on December 17th, this is 2005, this past December, on a ski vacation with my family in Deer Valley, Utah. Now, we look like we're having a pretty good time here, but this is actually the 900 millionth picture we had taken in like a 10-minute period while trying to get both of our children to behave. I'm sure some of you fellow parents out there can know what that's all about. But it was a great vacation nonetheless. So here we are, December 17th, out in Utah. Now, you'll notice in the picture I've got two children. This is my youngest daughter, Ava. She's 9 months now. And this is my older daughter, Nora, and she's 3 years. And, of course, this is my wife, India, and this is yours truly right there. Now, some of you guys who have kids know that, contrary to popular belief, traveling with children is no easy task. So India and I decided to bring her mother and my stepfather along on our vacation as well to help us out with the children and just to generally have fun and some fellowship over Christmas. This was also to celebrate India's birthday and our 10th Christmas together as a couple. So overall, we had 7 people on this trip, and since I was paying to fly everybody out there, I did the math and realized that it actually didn't make too big of a difference in the cost of air travel if we just chartered a private plane, which I had never done before. So here's a picture of my youngest daughter, Ava, my wife, India, and her mother, Marjorie, on board the private plane, and this is actually while we're coming home on December the 18th. So what's the big deal about December 18th? Well, it's a day that a bit of a prophecy for me came true, and I'm going to share it with you in hopes that it will both inspire you and encourage you to press forward in whatever goals you've set for yourself for this year. Now, most of you guys who are watching this video have been subscribers and friends of mine for quite some time, so you might or might not remember right at the beginning of last year, actually it was closer to the very end of 2003, I said that it was my goal to do $1 million in sales of nothing but niche ebook products. That is, sales of things that have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with marketing, just little weirdo niche stuff. Same stuff I've been telling you guys about, for the past year, preaching the whole niche marketing is a great angle. And it was my goal to do $1 million in a year. So that was 2005's goal. And what's funny is right before I left to go on the ski trip, which was I think the 14th of December, I sensed that I was going to hit the $1 million mark, and I actually slowed down my marketing, wanting to make sure that I would be home and be able to be here and celebrate the day that it actually hit $1 million. So what I have open for you right now is a program called Click Sales. This is a program that tracks all of your ClickBank sales data. An excellent program made by a guy named James Jones. Now I have the date range here as January 1st, 2005 up until December 17th of 2005. Now I've moved my camera a little bit for you, and I want you to check out down here. Here's where the day's totals were at the end of the day on the 17th. Now I was coming home on the 18th. I think you can see where this is going. I almost made it. That's when that picture in the plane was taken. Now I'm going to change the date to the December 18th for you in just a second so you can see what happened. But I also want to point out something funny. I think I'm the first person to ever hit $1 million in ClickBank sales who's using this particular accounting program. And I think when the guy that made it, James Jones, made it, he made it not really thinking anyone would actually do $1 million in sales in a year. So when you do $1 million in sales for the year, these little numbers down here, as soon as you hit 7 figures, it turns into all asterisks. So what I'm going to do is I've just advanced it to one extra day here. So you can see that on December 18th, that's exactly what happened, is I hit my $1,000,000th in sales. This turns all to asterisks now because the program's not built to handle that many numbers. You can see my refunds are still right around 5.93% here. So the net so far is at $941,102.17. Now, once again, I've advanced the date range a little bit, so now you see how the entire snapshot of 2005 was. Still all asterisks down here, but the net after refunds was $982,386.93. So almost actually netted $1 million from ebook sales last year. But December 18th was the day, and it was a really cool day because I was actually flying on a private jet that day, living like total Hugh Hefner lifestyle, which was a new experience for me, and it was really fun. The reason I was able to do this and do it so quickly is because of the serializer system. Without a doubt, hands down, the serializer system and the technology that I've had created that powers the system is some of the most devastatingly effective marketing on the planet. And I'm very, very proud of it. And I think the results speak for themselves. If you were to look at these totals and do the math, you'd probably be able to realize that none of my niche products cost over $100. I'm not selling a bunch of high-ticket items. I'm not doing anything unusual, nothing particularly difficult. But because of the serializer system and the technology that I've had created that powers it, is proprietary technology, if I can talk today, that is the reason why I've been able to do this. I'm willing to share what I have created with 62 more people in April. This is the last time I will ever teach this method. I originally said I would only teach 100 people in total. I've already taught 38 people. That leaves only 62 slots. It will not be offered again. So if you'd like to come and you think this is right for you, it's not right for everybody, but if you think this is something that you're interested in, then please be ready on February 20th when the tickets go on sale. Last time it went on sale, it sold out in 9 minutes. It actually oversold in 9 minutes. I ended up with 48 orders in 9 minutes and refunded the overage immediately. When I say things are limited, I really mean they're limited. So if you want to come, you're certainly welcome. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.